Welcome back, Luke and Damien. Welcome back, everybody.
Hello,
Warriors
everyone.
Den. We're here live from Montreal, as every week. How are you guys doing?
I'm good.
You're coordinated on the colors.
Yeah, we tried to do that.
I texted them this morning. Yeah, my daughter looked at me and was like, "You're dressed in blue, Dad." I'm like, "Yes, I'm a big fat Smurf." She thought it was funny.
Damien's married now, FYI.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he's married.
Sorry, ladies.
We've been talking about that for weeks now.
Yeah, I know.
True.
We haven't seen any pictures yet on the Warriors Den.
No,
so-
I'm
true.
keeping them for myself for the moment. They will leak at one point, I know that. It always leaks.
On the Reddit today, people were going into my history from stuff I did back in 2006.
That's online?
Yes. People are like, oh, I was digging into Pope's past. I was like, ugh.
That's scary.
This is why I could never be a politician. I have far too many skeletons in my closet.
But you know, nowadays, the kids, like how would it be in 30 years? Like, who will run for office?
Oh, I can't
People's
imagine.
life are online,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's impossible to hide.
It's true.
Unless you start planning to be a politician at 7 years old.
Yeah.
Did you post that picture
Or your
you got on
parents
Facebook?
planned that for
Did you
you.
put that on Twitter as well?
Which one?
The one of you from 15
Yeah,
years ago?
it was on both, Twitter and Facebook.
There's a good old pic of Luke on his Twitter account. If you
Yes,
go
in
search.
2002, I attended. I was working I was in France at the time, working for a sister company of Ubisoft, and we had the FIFA World Cup license. It's the year that France didn't score a single goal, and we were invited to Chelsea for a meeting, and they showed us a video to see how the World Cup was driving emotions from people. And I can tell you, like this week in the office, it drove a lot of emotion
Yes.
for
French
France,
colleagues.
because Eric and I, we don't really care. And they showed us the video, and you have everybody in the room super excited and said, "Oh, so now we have a surprise for you." And there's one guy coming in the room with a big metal case, opens up the case, and it's the World Cup.
Wow.
And they gave us, wait for it, disposable cameras. Because back in the day,
Yeah.
we didn't have that.
Yeah, true.
So they gave us disposable cameras so we could take pictures.
With the World Cup.
And the jacket I'm wearing, I borrowed it from a friend because I didn't have any jacket. And I had to wear a jacket for a serious business meeting in England. Anyway, so yeah, that picture is...
You'll see, Luke
No, we
has
don't have
always
to
had,
wear
his
jackets.
hair has always been on point. You had like the slick back,
Yeah.
very slick look.
Yeah, and
I'm
I
not
was-
joking, this is good
how
hair.
much, like no beard, no glasses, and much skinner than I am today. And not the same man at all. Even one guy on Twitter said, "This is not the Luke I registered to."
Skinny look.
Yeah.
I want to see a picture of Damien from 2006. Can't imagine.
Not
I bet you had long hair. Did you ever have long hair?
It was 2002, me.
No, it could be awful. Far too thin. Bad idea.
Probably a lot of our viewers were not even going at school in 2002.
That's very true. 2002.
16 years ago.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well,
Grim Shiny just turned 18 like 2 months ago. He
Yeah.
was 2. He could, the only way he would say was da. That's all.
all right, let's do our show.
Oh, yeah, we have a show to do.
So we wrapped up this weekend our tech test for Breach.
Technical test, yeah.
That went very well. Thank you to everybody who participated.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
And,
It was great.
It was.
We received quite some feedback. Discussed it yesterday. We had a meeting on that with the designers.
That was actually really cool. Just for, I won't give specifics because we're still working on the specifics, but it was very cool just to, you know, every week my team makes a community report that sort of reports on what the community is talking about. We did one specifically for the tech test. Walked in there with, actually it was on my phone, I didn't have it in paper. Walked in there with it on my phone, sort of read the report to the meeting goers, and then one by one we sort of tackled each topic in the report. How are we going to deal? Just very cool. It was a very cool thing to see of how the team works with community feedback.
So feedback based on breach, of course, so the breach mode, the breach balancing. So there were things we already knew. There were things that were new to us as well, so that's why we do those.
Yep.
But we changed some stuff on the fly as well.
We changed the balancing between attackers and defenders on the fly. We knew it was off, but not that much, I would say. It's one of the hardest things to balance right now on breach. And so we tried a different tuning, and it was way better at the end. Still not there, but going in the right direction. We had also some feedbacks on the two heroes updates.
We had feedback on the 2 Wulin who were in there, which was
Yeah.
super helpful. But yes,
Yeah.
also the 2, the Warden and the Valkyrie updates.
Yeah,
Those were in the
That
test
are
as well.
planned for season 7.
So all of that feedback is being parsed through and figuring out how to pivot on different things, and very helpful. So thank you everybody who participated. Also thank you for basically everybody actually adhered to the NDA as well, which is
it was a handful of people who.
yeah.
I think one of the funniest things is I think one of the first one.
Oh my
you
God.
did breach the NDA.
It was like 2 minutes after we flipped the switch.
And exactly, and we like if you stream, you're out. That's the rule. And this guy is streaming, and then his connection went out. It was like, but how did they find out? Yeah, we found that out, man.
Turns out when you stream, anyone can watch you. So that's how we found out.
Exactly, that's how we did find it out.
It's true for us as well. So yeah, and we'll go into the details of what will change based on player feedback when we spoke about those specific subjects.
Yeah.
So next time we speak about the 2 heroes, for example, we'll say, oh, we changed that based on your feedback there.
Yes. Reminder, those 2 heroes we already told you are coming in August with season 7. So
Yeah.
check it out. Okay, so last week we did an event order called Brawling Vanquisher. It coincided with our Dance of Death, which again, everybody loved. They
I'm
really
kind of
liked that
shocked by
mode.
the results.
I know. This is we're seeing some shifts here.
Yeah.
What the
I'm so
happened?
happy.
So
I'm
for
so happy.
PC, the winners.
Well, we can
Nice.
start by saying Vikings are last everywhere.
It's true.
Yeah.
What happened, guys?
She's the first in,
What happened?
since a very long time.
I don't know what's up with
I'm
their
kind of
Vikings.
shocked right now.
Maybe they only care about faction war, but even that they're not doing good this
That's well.
season.
Yeah,
So
that's well.
Man.
Vikings, what's up? You know what it is? When you win too much, you get
maybe too many people
Yeah.
switch to Vikings.
overconfident and
Yeah,
lazy.
maybe.
Or they got too many people switched to them because they wanted to win.
True.
Yeah.
So yes, so
don't
on
know.
PC, the Knights won that order. The Samurai were in second, and the Vikings were third. And just FYI, the winners get 2,500 steel, second place get 1,500, and third place get 1,000. On PS4, the Samurai were victorious. The Knights got second, and the Vikings were third. And then on Xbox One, Knights first, Samurai second, Vikings third. So
So Knights, pretty good, huh?
yeah, good job.
Yeah, Vikings, guys. What the fuck?
Okay,
I
Summer
won't make
Sale.
any World Cup reference because I know people are sensitive about the football. What we call soccer. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you
So-
sensitive about it, Damien?
I would say I'm less sensitive than the average French person,
For me,
but I still care.
That's why Ramon's not here today. He's just crying all day.
Oh, you won.
Oh.
You won.
He
You won
won.
2 days ago. France won. France are going to the final.
Oh.
Okay, forget
See,
this guy.
that
It's a
shows
good
you.
thing.
I
We're
was thinking
happy
of the
now.
England match for
We're
some
happy
reason.
now.
England was yesterday. No,
It's,
but
we're a bit sad for Gobo France that
Yeah.
England lost.
Yeah.
We would have loved to beat them at the finals, but
but you know, I was really cheering for France on Tuesday.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I wanted my working environment to be nice
yeah.
for the days after.
that's a good point.
So it was good. Everybody was happy.
So summer sale.
Yeah.
This was between our last show and this show, a very big topic.
A lot of things
Yeah.
happened.
Yes, a lot of things happened very quickly. Just in case you missed it, we looked at all of your feedback, very close for within 24 hours. We looked at it. We discussed very intensely, and as a team,
'Cause it's a big deal, yeah.
we decided not to remove content from the store, which is what the original communication was. Now, the communication wasn't actually great to begin with because it wasn't technically removing it from the store; it was putting it into rotation.
Yeah.
But still, we've decided not to do that
Yep.
based on your feedback. So thank you for the feedback.
But
But
we still have the summer sale.
yes, the items are still on sale,
Yeah.
and there it is right there, up to 50% off, 600 plus items. They're all discounted, and
And they stay.
they stay.
You see, there's a blank space underneath items discounted. That's probably the other line that was removed
This is
from the
correct.
art.
This is correct. So yes,
And
we're seeing
and
good
so-
results from the sale actually. So
Yeah, we're seeing good result, and players are happy that we keep, because we also discussed should we stop the sale now
Right.
that we're not removing the items anymore. But then we thought no, it's still a good thing that we're on sale.
So you still have a full week. It ends next Thursday. But I know the team right now, based on the conversation last week, based on this sale, discussing how we can do future sales going forward and things, things with that back catalog.
I would say, how can we still keep the idea of rotation?
Yeah.
But without removing items, because I still think the rotation idea is a good one. So it's something we're looking at with the team. Because what we developed a feature for the rotation that is bind to removal.
Yeah.
So the rotation triggers when an item is removed. But now that we're not removing them anymore, we can't trigger the rotation like that.
Right.
So it needs a code update. It needs but we're thinking about ways to still use the feature before we update it. So the team has to go back and work on it again. Yeah. Because we changed the design.
But yeah, ways to sort of resurface older content that maybe people have missed.
Yeah. Yeah, the idea is to give them a second life in a way.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. So here's a very cool thing for our competitive players. This is an in-person, they call it a LAN, even though our game is not technically a LAN game, an in-person competition at Defend the North, which is one of the major fighting game competitions. It's in New York, White Plains. That is next week, the 20th and the 21st. And For Honor will be there, amongst other major fighting games, which is pretty exciting to see us there.
Like, we would have loved to attend, but like we said,
we're both gone.
Yeah, for me, it's going to be the 24 hours where I'll be in my house for the next 3 weeks.
Oh my God.
So it's
so you want to stay there.
But I need to make the laundry from my China trip and pack for my Californian trip. So kind of impossible to go to New York in between. So, like, no, I don't have that power yet to just disappear and appear somewhere else, sadly.
Yeah, I wish I could go too, but I'll also be gone. Yeah. But yes, they're doing both a 1v1 and a 2v2 bracket.
But wait, if you're gone, if I'm gone, who's hosting that show next week?
Next week. So next week, Damien will be here. Don't worry, folks. And our host
is a surprise.
He's a guy who's been on the show, I think, once. Right, he played
really badly.
He played very badly.
So that's why he's going to be hosting
if I
and not
remember
play.
well.
He played very badly.
It wasn't a great moment for him.
He's done your PowerPoints for you in the past.
Sometimes,
with
yes.
Yeah.
Our friend,
he's a legend.
Yes, our friend Michael Anthony will be hosting in our place next week. So be very supportive of him. He's a young guy. He's terrible at the game, as Damien said.
He doesn't know why he accepted yet.
So he's doing us a favor and covering.
Right now, he's probably watching. He's probably shaking his head and saying,
exactly.
"What
have I done?
What have I done?" Because Eric will go on the Twitch and will troll him probably.
That's a great idea. That's a really good idea. So yes. But about Defend the North, it's the prize pot is over $1,000, and you can still register. Just go to defendthenorth.com and it will direct you there. So I just want to give a special shout out to Self-Made Esport. Sort of been running point on that.
Yep.
That's a Twitter account that does esports in general, but has been pushing for Honor, which is very cool. Okay, content of the week this week. Here's a good one. It's Elite Outfits. And the Knight's outfit, called Alchemist's Fortune, has something that people, for a long time, have been asking for.
Yeah.
I would describe it as plume-like. That's what I wrote in my notes. It may not be the perfect plume, but it is a plume. And finally, the Knights have their plume. Yes.
Yeah.
So let's check out the video. These are 7,000 steel each. We'll be back with one of Luke's Dev Talk segments.
Yay.
yes.
Yes.
Plumes!
Plumes.
So happy. Now I can answer when people ask me plumes on Twitter because it's almost every day
It's
of
a
my
lot.
life.
It's a
lot.
meme.
Yeah, I know.
Now they have it.
Now they have it.
So, Dev Talks, if you haven't seen,
Yes.
is a segment that we've done last season, this season. Last
Yeah,
month.
we took a break for E3
Yeah.
because it's the same team editing all the nice videos you saw at E3, a bunch of them, and the Dev Talks. But it's actually Max and Phil working on that.
It's true.
So we keep complaining about Max, but he does good stuff.
Turns out he does good work.
Thanks.
So, yeah, he does good work. No, but we took a break for E3. We had to prepare the show, and it took a lot of time. And people ask me on Twitter, when is the Dev Talk coming back? And people on the team as well,
Nice.
who are watching the show, they ask me, when is Dev Talk coming back?
All right.
Because people need to understand we are hundreds of people. You don't know everybody.
Yeah.
Like, I discover things.
It's a good way to learn about your coworkers.
Exactly. Like, usually when I do the Dev Talks, I have a 5 to 10 minute chat before we start, and then just to try to identify some specific elements that could be interesting. And sometimes I know stuff about them, but I want to make sure they're comfortable talking about it, because sometimes maybe
Yeah.
you're not. You do something in your personal life that I'm aware, but you don't want to share that with the world.
This is why we didn't discuss my modeling career.
True.
You wanted to. I'm the one who said no.
Right.
I said we have to
I know. I
save
was like,
people.
can we please, Luke? No.
But probably, maybe it's back in the day when Eric had air. So
Very long ago.
it was actually an air model for Fidel Sassoon. So that's like a long, long time ago. No, but it's a fun segment. I enjoy doing it because it allows us to meet people. And this week, she's a designer.
Yes.
She's one of the funniest people I've met on that team.
She IM'd me right before the show, and she said, make sure you talk about the plumes.
Oh, but she is hilarious. So Mariana, if you're watching, you are hilarious.
Yes.
And she's good.
Yeah, and she's
really
good. Yeah, she's really good at what she does. And the first, anyway, you'll see her. She has an interesting background. First time I met her, she really insisted on how I should pronounce her name.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It was Mariana Turchiari
Okay.
Bucco. Because she has she has two last names, and it's Turchiari Bucco. So she has an Italian name or French name, but she's from Brazil.
Spoilers.
A mystery.
It's one of the spoilers.
Mystery woman.
So it's a very one. So we should roll those in the next couple of
Yeah.
weeks, and then we're gonna start shooting more and more. And funny, when I asked the other day, like, who we like to get an interview, someone says the guy responsible of the marketing and the branding. Like, well, I would interview myself.
We should
So that
actually
would be
do
odd.
that. Split
that
screen,
would
like
be-
have you ask
that would
yourself
be,
questions.
That would be odd.
All right, Max, let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Luke on Luke.
So I don't like the way you said that. so let's run the interview now.
All right, let's meet Mariana.
Turchiari Bucco. Hello everyone, this week on Dev Talks we are meeting Mariana Turchiari Bucco, game designer on For Honor.
Hi,
Hello
Luke.
Mariana, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good, thank you. She teach me one of the first time I met her how to say Turchiari. So, and that got me confused because Turchiari is super Italian, right?
Correct.
Bucco is French.
Correct.
She's from Brazil.
Yes, I am.
So I discovered that recently when we prepared E3, because you're coming at E3 with us.
Correct.
Is it your first time?
Yes.
Excited?
I am super excited.
Good. You see, E3 is no break. So, how long have you been working on For Honor, Mariana?
It's almost a year now, a little bit more than a year. So I started 1 week after we launched.
Okay.
So I joined the team to work on the live ops.
And how was it to join a team right after it shipped?
It was kind of crazy because it was also my first project as a AAA, so it was like having to deal with the live ops and a new team that's super big and a lot of cool things that's happening at Ubisoft. So it was trying to ramp up with the things that happened before the launch, things that were planned, and dealing with the future planning for the new seasons.
So, was For Honor your first project at Ubisoft?
Yes.
And before that, were you in Montreal?
Yes, I was here in Montreal working with mobile games, and before that, I also was working with mobile games back in Brazil.
Okay, so you worked in gaming in Brazil, and then you moved to Montreal.
Yes.
So how? Because we know we have a lot of Brazilian fans, a lot of people watching in Brazil. Hello,
Hey.
everyone.
Hola.
So you left Brazil to come in Montreal.
Yes.
Work in gaming. So that's cool. So you see, it's one of the things I love is wherever you are around the world, it is possible to work in gaming and to move to Montreal to work at Ubisoft. Forgot to ask you. I always forget that question. I don't know why, because it's standing right in front of me. Are you more a knight, a Viking, or a samurai, Mariana?
I always think that our team will look biased, but I am definitely a Viking. Yes, since I joined the team, actually
Why
before.
would you say your team will look biased? I think people will get a kick out of that.
Oh,
Why?
it's like I've seen the dev talks before, and speaking with the devs, there is a tendency of our team to like Vikings, and I do have an idea of maybe why. Because when I joined the project, I actually started playing the beta of the game before joining the team, so no bias at all. And you have a lot of games where you can play as a knight. You have some Japanese games that you can play as samurai, but you don't have a lot of games out there that you can play as a Viking. So that's the thing that was really new and I wanted to try, and that's why it caught my attention.
Ah, interesting. Yeah, we have a lot of Vikings. And it's not because I'm a Viking and I'm biased. Don't worry. It's not because. No.
You should start asking what's your second favorite.
What's your second favorite?
Because
You're right.
it's samurai.
Samurai, okay.
Yes.
You know what's my second favorite?
Which is
Viking.
Viking?
Viking 1,
Obviously.
Viking 2, Viking 3. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So, as a game designer on the project, what part do you take care of mostly?
So I'm part of the player engagement team, which deals with a lot of different subjects. So things like the seasonal events, the orders, the rewards for different parts of the game, like tournaments, the progression of the game, like the reputation, the outfits, everything that's amazingly cool and that the character team creates or animation teams. It's our team that integrates everything in the game, so it's available for the players. It's a lot of different subjects, so
there's no 2 days are the same.
no, today's is the same. Today is a really different day. And yeah.
So when you do all those things, like for the orders and the events, do you go on Reddit or Twitter to check what people will say?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah?
I am one of the devs that's every day on Reddit, and I check like
you are
every
one
morning.
of those.
Yes, I am one of those that Eric Popes gets all my links saying, hey, I saw that, can we reply that? That's not exactly how it works. I always talk to Eric, I like prepare some PowerPoints for the Warriors Den.
Oh, you're doing a PowerPoint.
Sometimes,
I thought it was
yeah.
Michael Anthony. So
No,
is it
yes. It's joined.
I'm saying that because Michael Anthony
effort.
is behind the camera I'm talking to right now. So.
Yeah, but he's awesome. He takes everything that I do and make them really pretty, and yeah. I just put the
So you're
data
the brain,
there.
he's the artist.
Yeah, sorta.
We love you, Mike. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we do.
So have you seen stuff on Reddit that, like you thought were hilarious, like really silly stuff or really funny?
Funny. There is a lot of funny things. It's hard to remember. There's a lot of things that comes about tournament rewards, for example, that I'm like, that's not exactly how it works. So I try to explain, and there's a lot of feedback that's really important for us to know, to improve. The one funny thing that I saw, it's funny and sad, it was the bug this week where you can change your character with another asset, like you're playing as a shinobi, but it looks like a shigoki.
It's funny, Nicolas Godin told the exact
Really?
same thing. Yes.
Because it happened this week, so it's fresh news, and it was kind of harsh for our team to fix that.
But we fixed it in the same
Yes,
day.
it was tough.
So
They
the
were
team
there.
came in
The
on
team
Saturday
was
and
really amazing.
Turn things around, so it's amazing. What's your, like you've been there for a little more than a year, so what's your favorite moment on the project? And I think you brought a props that goes with it.
I do have a prop, but before going to the prop, there is one favorite thing. Before that, it was the seasonal events where we were able to create some like hidden messages and some poems that the community really loved, I hope.
Which event was that?
It was the Apollo event.
Okay.
There was an anagram, Halloween event. The winter event, we had the poem, The Battle of 12 Days. And we are always trying to create fun stuff like that.
And for your props.
And my prop, I brought a prop because it was Gabriel that was here before, and he was waiting in the room with a big trophy from the tournament, and I'm like, hey, you know, I have something too. So my first month of Forerunner, we had a seasonal internal tournament, and I was like, hey, new stuff, that's cool. We play the game, we celebrate together. And I'm not a bad player. I play games often, so I can play well. But I wasn't expecting to win any match because I just joined the team against the people that have been playing the game for 4 years before it's released. So in the day of the tournament, in the morning, I was like, okay, I'm gonna eat the food and I'm gonna try to have fun. I had no hopes that I would win like any match.
That's where you taught me how to say your name, by the way.
Yes, exactly. It is basically in the end of the story. It's actually our first interaction. Yeah. It was at the end of the day, we actually won every single match and we reached the finals. So you had to announce my name.
And it's a secret thing. I would love to speak Italian because I love to say Turchiari. I think it's music. So what's this thing?
It's Domini. Our team, the team who won the tournament, that specific tournament, the winners got the trophy, which is with another member of the team. But I got to smash a piñata with a sword. And that was one of my favorite moments in the team. And I always wanted to smash a piñata in my life. So I'm happy.
With a sword, it's even better.
With a sword, I couldn't expect to have it better. Yeah. And I think that was one of the favorite moments. So this is my trophy that I keep in my desk at work. So
before we let you go, Mariana, any last word you want to share with the people watching, or any special word for our fans in Brazil?
I'd say that, thank you all for all the feedback, everything that you put on Reddit, we are checking. And for the Brazilian fans in special, if you could say something in the chat, maybe one day you can work with cool games like Forerunner. And giving a special thank you for the community management in Brazil. I always watch your Warriors Den version, which is really cool and funny. So that's one of my favorite things.
Now there will be a version of you in the Warriors Den that will probably subtitle you. That will be fun.
Maybe, I don't know, who knows. If I ever go back there, I want to talk with the guys because they're really funny.
Thank you very much, Mariana.
Thank you, Luke.
Have a good day. So it was another Dev Talk. See you next week.
Bye.
Mariana rules!
Yay! What is funny is that she's speaking about the Brazilian dudes that are doing the Warriors Den. Then she met them at E3 and spent quite a lot of time with them, explaining, showing them the bridge game mode, everything in Portuguese. So yeah.
Shout out to really Gabriel and Sarda. If you guys are doing the show right now, because they often do the Warriors Den real-time translation, those guys are awesome. They spent They played so much Breach at E3.
Yeah.
They kept coming into
kept
like our
coming back.
VIP press
they
area.
were always next to the area, checking if it was full or
It's like,
not
guys,
to play
you
an
played
extra
about
session.
5 times.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I guess they want to get very good at the mode.
Yeah, maybe in advance.
So yes, we will now jump to Community Corner. Damien's here.
I'm here.
So in between clips, we can answer some questions. If you have any Damien-specific questions you think he can answer, just as a reminder, it's usually Roman's side of the world that answers those fight-specific things.
Yeah.
But we've got
Yeah, I
other
wanted to
questions,
do a
we'll see what we
Q&A,
do.
but Roman is not here,
Yes.
so we'll see next time.
That's
if we can.
true. Okay, so let's jump into it. We have some great clips this week. So since we're just talking about the Valkyrie, we'll kick one off with a longer clip from Moron Abound, when Valkyrie has had enough.
Bye-bye. See you later. That's all I got for like 5.
I know, that's bullshit.
You zoomed out. Oh, nice. Oh, you're already scout. The Warlord's so dumb. I mean, you went 19A. I can't be mad at you. Good try, man.
It's amazing.
Carpenter Brute. We were just discussing how great
Fury.
Carpenter Brute is. Yes, great soundtrack. Cool. Lobtroporis. Actually, let's answer a couple questions first, and we'll go. From For Honor Arena. Will Warriors Den ever feature clips from community tournaments? That would be cool for Community Corner. Yes, if those people send them to us.
And they need to be small enough.
Small,
so
yeah,
that
they can't be
it's
like a
cool.
10-minute
So
clip
it's
or
more a
whatever.
highlights
Yeah.
moment.
But yes, please. Please. And we got one from Robbie HD. Hey guys, I was in on the technical test, and my question is this. Are the reworks included in the technical test? still open to change, or are they mostly final? Thanks.
It's a good question because it doesn't breach the NDA.
Yeah, it was worded very carefully.
He's smart. They are close to their final result, of course, because season 7 is in a few weeks now.
Yes.
But we still can do some updates based on the feedback, and we will. But it's not huge changes. Yeah. It's more balancing, tuning, type of things.
Cool. Okay, Lobtroporus has a video that we're going to loop because it's really quick, but it's funny. Emote Utility 101. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. My Name is Lark has a video called By Fire Be Purged, Heathens.
That's a good Jawbringer.
Yeah. It's good. Okay, from Bilagana Ashki. We'll play this a couple times too.
This video is
so
amazing.
Good. What 1,000 hours of cup throwing experience looks like.
I would have loved to see the point of view from the guy, and to have both screens to just see it.
So good. Okay, a video from Mko Chinko. Live Executions Part 2. Oh yeah, these guys are so good. I wish Luke was here because I think they threw in some Spider-Man just for him. But let's check it out. I love these people.
Good.
I love them.
It's like we're redoing the job of our mocap artists,
reverse
but
engineering.
Reversed. Yeah, it's really cool.
Keep that up. We love those videos. I will show them every time. They're awesome. But again, don't try that at home. These clearly are experts at what they're doing.
Yeah.
Don't do this with your friends at home. No. I don't want to get sued. Okay. Oh man, yes. This guy. Enormous Black Clock. This is what Gladiator's peak performance looks like. Diamond Mirror gameplay.
The whole thing is really cool.
Yep, well done. Okay, from E.G. Viserion. Never play with your food. Interesting.
Yeah, I love that you do.
Yes.
Don't do that. You get punished.
This is an incredibly dumb one, but dumb I mean in the most positive sense. If you know me by now, you know I love dumb videos. I'm not even going to give you the title because, in my opinion, Lawrence of Scarabia gave away the joke in his title, so I'm not going to give it to you. So let's check this out. There's no sound, I don't think. But let's roll it and check her out. Oops. Oh, Max. There we go.
Up.
Oh, boy.
Why doesn't want to load?
There we go. Whoop. It's so stupid.
Roll, I think.
Gonna roll it again? It's probably gonna freeze again.
If it's freezing, stay with it.
It's just so stupid. I love it. I love it. I learned a thing, actually,
What did you
that made me think. One time when I went to Ireland, I did this tour. We went to this cave, and the cave happened to be where a Viking raid had happened, and the villagers hid in this cave. The archaeologist found all this, apparently. The villagers hid in the cave, and then the Vikings apparently eventually found them. And the way that they knew, first of all, they knew that the people stayed and hid in the cave because they could find food, and they found like fires and stuff they had set. But they knew that the Vikings found them because they found coins, but the coins had like honey and hair on them. And apparently, and again, I'm not making this up.
Look at the hair.
Well, body hair, because apparently Vikings, again, this is what I was told. You can fact check it. I'm not a historian. They told me that Vikings would basically glue coins to their body hair with like honey and shit, so they didn't have to have pouches and stuff. And so basically there was a fight, and they were grabbing at them and ripped them off or whatever while the Vikings were murdering them. But that made me think of that.
So
It's not a data fact, but it's a history fact.
It's a very painful way to wear your clothes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, I want a candy bar. Ah!
So, but this way you don't spend too much money.
That's right.
Smart.
Yeah, that's how you can save for college. Anyway, it's a quick aside there. Okay, from Leno is Bueno. Great name. I'm loving the new card emotes. This was bound to happen.
And he's not the only one.
This was, as soon as I saw it, I knew someone was going to make this video. So let's check it out.
許しはてめえが殺したエンヤバーに来いな。俺たちは初めっからてめえを許す気はないんだ。ディオから前金をもらっている。それをやるよ。やれやれ。てめえ正真正銘の史上最低な男だぜ。てめえのつけば金では払えねえぜ。領収書だぜ。
Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool.
Anime.
I love anime.
As with last week, this person has been prolific with great videos lately. I would say too many. There are actually too many for us to choose this week. So slow down your content creation, please. Butter Raider. So we're going to show two of Butter Raider's videos. I think they're very funny. So this one is called Jarl Thixon versus Toe Thieves.
What's the procedure? What do we do? Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm! Wait. Everybody calm down! Fuck!
Don't do it!
I beg you!
I'm afraid you.
Not over-edited enough, I say. Yes, and I saw Butter Raider is in the chat, so shout out to Butter Raider. Keep up the good work. Do or do not slow down, but I can only show so many of your great videos. But we're going to show another one. Yeah, this one is actually a bit longer because this is a follow-up from last week's that we showed. PSA for all new and old Raider players. Max had to turn the volume down on the explosion at the end because it was so ear popping. What do you think, Damien? You like it?
I like it.
You like it? Good. Good. Okay, from Adrian Chu. Never give up, although I did.
Nice.
Right? Good stuff.
He must be happy.
Good stuff, Adrian.
And he respected the emote of the opposing player, which is really good.
All right, now we have our only GIF of the show from Last Skarner NA. Simple solution to a fleeing Orochi. Let's check it out.
When you are Shogoki, it's not easy.
Good teamwork from the Berserker.
And he was trolling.
Oh yeah, he was definitely trolling.
He deserved it.
That's right. All right. All right, sure. Let's play it again. Why not? Why not, Max? Why not?
Why not?
Boom. All right. Okay, next. We're almost at the end. Two more. These are the final two. From FH Lord Dem. Lawbringer doing his casual stroll around Dominion, keeping the peace. This is awesome.
Nice.
So amazing video. I don't know why. He cuts the video with just two guys left until the match.
What
happens? It's a head cliffhanger.
You'll never know.
Great job though,
Maybe next week.
Lord Dem. Yeah, maybe next week we'll see part 2. All right, our final video. This is by another one of our talented content creators. This is Era de Lupi. The Path We've Gone. This video got me pumped up.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Have you seen it yet?
No,
You'll
I
like
don't
it.
think so.
You'll like it. It's apparently, it was uploaded initially, I think a couple weeks back, but Era did some edits, and this is the new final version. So let's check it out.
When you look inside yourselves, huh? Do you see a knight? Viking? Samurai, perhaps, huh? When your enemies are arriving at the gate, sword is coming at your head. Do you turn and run? Do you stand and fight?
Building on everything that we've learned, we are now ready to expand our world.
It's a really cool video.
So good.
I love the voiceover.
Yeah.
From Jason to Roman.
Jason to Roman. Yeah. Very good stuff. We've been seeing a lot of good fan trailers lately. I've been trying to end the show on.
Yeah, made out of our own trailers.
Yeah, keep it up.
Cool. Yeah.
Great stuff. We've already done the raffle, which we're giving out the E3 posters. We're hard at work on a Gamescom poster. Hey.
Is Gamescom a thing?
Hey. It's an event. I don't know if we'll be there, but we'll have a poster.
Maybe.
Hey. I don't know. I'm very hungry. I didn't have breakfast. So that's the show. Damien, did you want to give a data fact before we go?
I could give, I don't know if I'm allowed, but I will still do it.
Yeah.
I could give some numbers about technical tests.
Classic Damien. Do it.
At the beginning of technical tests, we had a ratio of winning that was around 65% for defenders, 35% for attackers.
In breach.
So not really well balanced. Then we patched it, and after the patch it was 45-55, still in favor of defenders. Then it finished a bit less, like 58-42, something like that. But we're getting there.
The magic of live updates.
Yeah.
There's your data fact, and I gave you a history fact, so what more could you ask for?
True.
Thank you, everybody, for the show. I am going to be gone next week. Be nice to Michael Anthony when he's here. He's a sweet young boy. Damien, Damien, take care of him.
I will.
I worry about him.
I'm always very nice to him.
Everyone is always very nice to him. We don't make fun of him at all.
And we never make fun of him.
No, he does great PowerPoints. So yes.
We have a lot of questions about Marching Fire and things like that. We will reveal more a bit later on this summer.
Yeah.
Still a bit early. We have still many things to reveal. In fact, we haven't revealed everything yet.
Damien and Luke and I actually had a meeting this very morning.
Yeah,
to go through all those things.
All the list and everything. So there will be a lot of great shows this summer and after that. So be a bit more patient, because we see a lot of questions that already go in many details.
Yes.
It's coming, but yeah.
Cool. All right, everybody. We'll be back next week with Michael Anthony hosting, and Damien will be here and
supporting.
And yes, so stay tuned. Keep playing the games. Keep posting your amazing clips on Reddit. That's where we get them from. And we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
For honor, baby.
Hell yeah.